Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium for this afternoon's Division I girls volleyball matchup between the visiting Blackbirds of Keene High School and your Merrimack Tomahawks. My name is Brian Gagnon, alongside the Assistant Media Services Coordinator for the town of Merrimack, Justin Sles. How are you, Justin?
I am doing great tonight, Brian. How are you?
Doing very well, and welcome back. Another season of sports coverage here on Merrimack TV.
Yep, kicking it off tonight.
And so happy you can join us. We have we have girls volleyball tonight. We get soccer throughout the season. We get football. So stay with us all fall. Very ambitious fall sports schedule.
Yes.
Here at Merrimack TV.
And we're looking forward to it. And we're
Absolutely.
looking forward to having you join us on Merrimack TV, whether you're watching on Comcast Cable Channel 8, HD 1072, on the Merrimack TV app, or on MerrimackTV.com. So we're getting ready to kick it off here.
This is game number 1 of the season for both teams. And Keene getting ready to serve. Merrimack keeps this alive. That is number 20, Lucy Althouse, putting one down for the Tomahawks, and they have a quick 1-0 lead. Althouse is a sophomore and in the starting lineup for Coach Tammy Lambro.
Very nice.
Only 4 underclassmen on this team, 8 seniors. So this is a very experienced Tomahawks team. Right now on the line, we have Noor Eldib. And she will get the ace. 2-0 Tomahawks.
And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that our media services coordinator for Merrimack TV, Nicholas Lavallee, is back at the studio making sure the stream is running great, and he'll be hopefully sending us some replays here.
Keeping us in line, too. Oh, nice little tip by number 10, Logan Lord, but I believe she touched the net, and that is not allowed. So the point goes to Merrimack, 3-0 in favor of the Tomahawks. Eldib, another powerful serve. Keene tries to get it over. They do. Eldib to Monroe, the junior. Now Monroe digs it up for Merrimack. They set it up for Walker. Yes!
Wow.
We've seen a few of those over the years from Amelia Walker. As she enters her senior season, puts Merrimack up 4-0. Another great serve by Eldib. Tomahawks keeping it alive. Sophia Victal tries to get it over and can't. Point to Keene. We play rally scoring here, so there's a point on every possession.
Love that. Keeps it exciting.
Absolutely.
Although I think it would be exciting either way. Volleyball is one of my favorite sports, I think.
Really a great team sport.
You know when you have like family reunions and they bust out the big net. That's the best.
Keene on the serve here. Trailing 4-1. Fleck keeps it alive. Walker puts another one down. Her second kill for the Tomahawks. They lead 5-1. As a reminder, we'd like to interact with our fans throughout the course of the game. If you'd like to shout us out on Facebook, check us out, Merrimack TV on Facebook. Comment on the post about today's game.
Yeah, we'll try and get at you. Love to hear where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. Let us know.
And another point for Merrimack. They have a 6-1 lead. Early here in game 1, the game is to 25 points. Monroe on the serve. Nice play by number 1, Kayla Smith, the libero for Keene. Eldib puts it up. Walker puts it down again. Amelia Walker having a nice start to the season. Leah Monroe on the line for Merrimack. Another great serve. And Keene kind of lost count there. And they hit the ball 3 times. Point to Merrimack, 8-1. Let's get another look. Monroe hits that one out. Just mishit that one a little bit. And she'll be subbed out now in favor of Sophia Victor. 8-2 our score, game 1 of this first match of the 2024 volleyball season. And right now, this is Kayla Smith for Keene. Smith launches one over the line. It'll be point to Merrimack.
It's just a little too far on that one.
So now, serving for the Tomahawks, number 7, Amelia Walker, the senior. Keene tries to keep it alive. They do. And it's knocked out of bounds. Point to Merrimack, 10-2 Tomahawks. Well, you wonder if the Tomahawks have enough here this year to make a run at the playoffs in Division I. Walker with an ace.
I mean, I certainly hope so, Brian. They're looking so far so good, I would say.
Looking pretty strong so far, and 11-2 is our score.
It is, of course, early yet in the season.
It sure is.
I had the pleasure of being able to see the girls' JV team, the Merrimack Tomahawks JV team. They were doing pretty darn good too, actually. So
a 3-0 win, or 2-0 win for them.
Right. But the first 2 games they had pretty well under control, I'd say, for most of the matches there, or for most of the sets matches.
Yeah. Well, Merrimack, of course, we're having 7 volleyball broadcasts this year. So if you like volleyball, this is the place to be.
This is it.
We'll be back with you on Monday night, actually, against Spalding.
That should be a good one.
So another good matchup for Merrimack. Walker back to the line with a 11-2 lead. And Walker, little change of pace there.
Fooled me.
The volleyball equivalent of a changeup. Like Greg Maddox right there.
Wow.
That was, you just dropped that thing right in there.
I love the overlapping references here, sports references.
It wouldn't be a Merrimack TV broadcast without overlapping references, sports, pop culture, nice job by Keene keeping that alive. Jocelyn Lucius got that over. And a kill for Rachel Flett on the outside.
And, of course, it wouldn't be the broadcast unless we mentioned, of course, the new Merrimack TV app.
Let's check out Flett's kill right there, right over the top. That's her first of the game, and Walker back to the line, 13-2. Oh, there's the changeup again. Boy, she gets to the line and can do that along with the big power serve. You don't know what's coming. Now Walker tried to finesse that one over, but a little bit too short. And Keene gets the point. 14-3 is our score. Well, we're going to find out very early in the season how good Merrimack is. They get Bedford next Friday at Bedford.
Oh, boy.
That's typically the measuring stick in just about any sport. Volleyball is certainly one of them. I believe they won the championship last year and did not lose a single set all season.
Now that's a fun fact.
And Flett, another kill, her second. I was doing some research. There was a chance I was going to do a Bedford playoff game last year. And I was doing the research on that, and they had not lost a set going into the semifinals.
That's crazy.
Which was unbelievable. It was something like 51-0 or something. But, Keene's going to take their second time out of this first game. Merrimack up 15-3 as we let Justin take care of a little business.
Yeah, so I just want to thank you for watching today's girls varsity volleyball game right here on Merrimack TV. If you're interested in learning more about Merrimack TV, you can email Nicholas Lavallee, the media services coordinator for Merrimack TV, or myself, Justin Slez, at Merrimack TV at merrimacknh.gov. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to field your questions. We'd love to take your compliments if you care to shower us with those. So it's Merrimack TV at merrimacknh.gov.
You shower us with complaints, too. I mean,
well,
either way.
I don't know how you could. I mean, it's basically a flawless operation here.
Course, Well, this will be Nora Eldib at the line for the Tomahawks. I believe that was her sister, Lina, earlier. I apologize for that. Oh, nice serve by Eldib. And another ace for the Tomahawks. They're making it look easy tonight. We can see the potential this team has. Eldib, another power serve. Kept alive by Keene. They got to get it over and do. That was Violet Perry getting it over. Victor setting up Flett. Keene gets it over. Kept alive by Sofia DeGrazia. And they're going to say she got under the ball there. Point to Keene.
She got under the ball? Like she pushed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you can't really push it up.
Okay.
That's my understanding. In a very poor explanation of the rule. If
Send your complaints to Merrimack TV at merrimacknh.gov. Copy Brian Gagnon.
If anyone can explain that better than I just did, please do. Merrimack with the 17-4 lead in game number 1. Best 3 out of 5. And this is Sofia Victor. Sofia had a great season last year for the Tomahawks.
Yes, she did.
And I remember her just getting in the way of so many of those kill attempts from the other teams. And a point there, 18-4 Merrimack. I mean, she was sacrificing her body out there last year.
Yeah, I definitely remember that.
I remember a few of those games.
I just remember feeling shocked a few times, just getting underneath some of those shots.
And she's their defensive specialist, obviously. A little offense right there on that serve. Nice job getting it over by Claire Holmes of Keene. Monroe puts it down for the Tomahawks, kept alive by Keene, but they couldn't get it over. And Monroe gets the point there for Merrimack.
Really good effort by Keene there, though, to get underneath that ball.
I wouldn't want to get in the way of one of those Leah Monroe kills.
No.
They get some power up front with Monroe and Flett. Another great serve by Victor, 20-4 Merrimack. All Tomahawks here in game 1. Yeah, I mean, you add Eldib to the mix here. You get the sophomore Althaus. I mean, and that one coming up our way up here, 21-4. Merrimack in complete control of game number 1. And Victor back to the line. Little too much mustard on that one. Point to Keene. Merrimack has led the entire way as number 11, Violet Perry, steps up for Keene. Eldib sets up Flett. And another point for Merrimack and another kill for Rachel Flett. She's got 3 in this first game. Walker in for DeGrazia. And Flett on the serve. And an ace for Rachel. 23 to 5. Tomahawks. Yeah, making it look easy tonight. And you saw last year, this team's starting to come around a little bit. They were playing some tough teams right down to the wire.
Yes, they were.
And maybe this is the year that they take that next step. Certainly, Coach Tammy Lambro hoping this is the year. And Flett with another nice serve. Keene's got to get it over. They do. Eldeeb to Monroe.
Whoa, wow.
And that's the game. Game 1 to the Tomahawks. 25 to 5 in game number 1. All Tomahawks as the teams will switch sides for game number 2 here on Merrimack TV.
And speaking of game number 2, if you are enjoying the game, you can check out more MHS sports action by downloading the Merrimack TV app. Merrimack TV is a free download from your device's app store. You can download Merrimack TV on your iPhone, Android, Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire device to watch live varsity sports, concerts, meetings, events, and other on-demand content. You know what, Brian? You're watching Merrimack TV. Your community, your voice.
And that is the voice of Justin Slez, affectionately known as the Slezhammer.
The Slezhammer, yes.
For those of you new to Merrimack TV.
Yep.
Those of you old to Merrimack TV are saying, oh, the Slezhammer again.
This guy again.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Come up with something else, would you?
We get something else.
We keep that from a Dave Carter, our former football play caller. Came up with that one night, and it's just stuck around ever since. And
Sure
I can't say that I'm upset about it.
Hey, I mean, it's solid.
Little Peter Gabriel reference there.
I mean, you can't. And that's what kicked off the whole Nickel Valley Challenge, I believe, was the Peter Gabriel album that we did that night. I think that's the first one.
Was that the first one? I'd have to I'll go back and check the archives.
And that, of course, that's what you get here on Merrimack TV, the mix of sports and pop culture and music and
anything you could ask for.
Just
it's right here on Merrimack TV. And check it out on the Merrimack TV app. Now, Brian, did I mention that's a free download?
I think so. Yeah.
You know what else is good about that app? You don't need a username or like a login.
Oh,
like you download this thing and you open it up and you just start watching.
There's no triple authentication.
No authentication whatsoever.
Fantastic.
You just pop it open and start going. No need to come up with a clever username. Although I'm sure you have one ready to go. But
I mean, you don't need to text me an access code and then my fingerprint and my social security number.
No, absolutely not. It couldn't be easier to watch Merrimack TV, Brian.
I love it.
So check that out anywhere, any app store should have that readily available.
Well, you can catch the replay of today's game on the app.
Yes.
You can catch us live on the app. You can watch us anywhere in the world. I mean, it's
as long as you get internet access.
That's pretty much the only requirement.
Yes.
Well, we have about 30 seconds left here to the second game. And we have, I believe volleyball is the next game we got coming up on Monday night. The sports schedule, I got to check that out.
Yeah, I can pop that open right now.
Trying to preview some of these games here.
Monday volleyball, Spalding.
Excellent.
Currently, that is a 5:15. And then, of course, next Tuesday, the varsity girls soccer will kick off with Nashua North. Excellent. Well, they've already kicked off, but they'll be kicking off with us on Merrimack TV.
Now, is that a Lucas Goldberg game?
I do not know. I don't have that in my schedule. I believe it is, though. I believe that's going to be Lucas Goldberg.
Excellent. Senior at Merrimack High.
And I have that as a 4 p.m. kickoff time.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're thrilled to have Lucas back. We're going to have Chris Ortega calling some soccer games as well. You may remember Chris as the school board chairman for quite a few years. I'm sure he's volunteered in other capacities that I can't just pull off the top of my head right now. But
And Justin, I'm really looking forward to this. Andy Berkeley on football. This year.
I think we are all really jazzed about that. I mean, obviously we're very jazzed to have you back, Brian, as usual.
Oh, well, I mean.
But Andy on football is going to be. I don't want to say a totally different experience, but it will be exciting for sure. So
I agree.
We'll look forward to that. I think our first game is toward the end of September, actually, for football.
The 20th, I believe, is the home opener for football. And that is coming up soon. But here is Lauren Fornarolo on the serve for Merrimack, and she'll get a point. Nice job by Lauren, the senior. And she'll put up another one. Nice serve again. And Keene trying to get the point there. They cannot. It goes a little bit long. 2-0 Merrimack. Also out there, Jordan McLaughlin, a senior. Monroe, Eldeeb, Victor, and Walker for the Tomahawks. And that one just off the top.
And I want to remind you, if you want to get a shout-out or give a shout-out, head over to our Facebook page, facebook.com/MerrimackTV, and just leave a comment on tonight's post about this game. We'll try and get at you before the end of this match.
Well, nice job by McLaughlin, digging that up. Monroe puts it up. Great dig by Keene. Number 13, Kate Campus. Monroe puts it down for the Tomahawks.
I think I missed that one. I didn't even follow it fast enough. That is just an absolute blazer.
That was a rocket by Leah Monroe, but what a job by Kate Campus of Keene getting in front of that first one. The second one, they had no chance. Monroe put quite a bit of mustard on that one. And speaking of Monroe, she's on the line.
Hoping you were going to say speaking of mustard as we can get into our snack talk here, but here's Monroe.
Plenty of time for that.
Yes.
And a nice job by Campus.
Just only the first game of the season, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, we're just getting warmed up.
Yes.
So nice job by Keene. That's Campus. She's having a nice second game to start for the Blackbirds. And now she will serve. 3-2 is our score. Oh, great serve by Campus. She gets the ace.
Nice.
We are tied for the first time today. And here's the serve. That one goes long over the head of Fornarolo. 4-3. And Rachel Flett back in for McLaughlin. This I believe is our 5th year doing volleyball.
I don't even believe that, Brian. No, I can't be because is it?
I believe it is.
Oh, because yes, that's right. Because 2020 would be the first year. Second year would be 21.
Yeah, my goodness. Yep, it's been a journey.
That is the perfect word to describe it. And it's been fun. How about fun?
It has been fun. I love doing the games, obviously. As Walker puts another one down for the Tomahawks, 6-3.
Yeah, year number 5 here. Unbelievable, Brian.
You know, this is our 4th year of volleyball.
4th
5th year overall.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I was just thinking fall of 21 would have been the first year we did volleyball.
I see.
And Walker back for the Tomahawks with a 6-3 lead. And that one gets caught up in the ceiling. 7-3. Of course, the ceiling is in play, which kind of makes things interesting.
Interesting indeed, yes. And there's a lot of stuff going on up there. Kinds of curtains and fans and speakers and who knows what else. Secrets, I bet.
Great job by the Blackbirds. Aldib sets up Flett.
Ooh.
And she puts it down.
Nice effort by Keene to try and get under that, but
We're going to watch here the spike by Flett. Violet Perry tried to get the block there for Keene, to no avail. Rachel Campus made a nice little save there on the sideline.
a little too gentle on the serve.
Yeah, that serve, I think it's one Walker wants back. She goes back, just shaking her head.
It happens.
All right, Keene on the line. This is Violet Perry. And a little confusion there. Fornarello and Victor.
Yeah,
little miscommunication.
it's a really good spot to hit because you don't know if it's like just about might go out, but you gotta maybe just keep it in there, and it's kind of hard to get at it.
It's a great.
Keene hanging in this round here.
They definitely are. Victor to Eldib to Flett. Oh, Keene keeps it alive. Can they get it over? They do. Oh, but Flett says, yeah, nice job, but I got something for you here. She regifts that one.
Yes, just finding that big open space there in the middle of the court.
But what an effort by Keene keeping that alive.
Absolutely.
That first attempt by Flett was a bomb, and they were able to get it back over. LD right into the net. So 9-6.
Couple errant serves here by Merrimack.
And those unforced errors. That's a point for the other team. You know, the old adage is, you know, don't beat yourself.
Yes. How many times I've had to say that to myself, Brian?
Yes. Great serve by Jocelyn Lucius.
Oh.
And we have a net violation on Keene. Oh. Logan Ward and Sarah Brown were there. And one of them hit the net. It was a nice block there, but one of them hit the net, unfortunately, for Keene. And it's 10-6. Victor with a great serve. Keene gets it over. Eldib. Oh, the little trickery. Says, you think I'm going to set that up?
Wrong.
You're wrong. I'm actually going to hit that over. 11-6 in favor of the Tomahawks. Thank you for joining us here on Merrimack TV as we begin our fall sports season. Another point for Merrimack. I got to thank you and Nick and the staff over at Merrimack TV. You know, it's a big commitment to do these games, and a big schedule this year.
It is, yes, but we're so happy to do it. We know the community loves it. We love doing it, so.
Definitely.
So here we are. And, of course, the volunteers. We can't do it without the volunteers like you, Brian, so thank you for being here as well. And I would be remiss if I also didn't mention the officials. I know the NHIAA is always looking for officials, so if you have any interest whatsoever, you can check that out, NHIAA.org. And see what they have to offer there. These sports cannot happen without the officials, so any inkling at all that you might be interested, check that out, NHIAA.org.
And a substitution here for Keene. Kate Campus back in. Elise Pratt out for Keene. And Sarah Brown on the line for the Blackbirds. Hanging in here in this second game, 13-7. Monroe to Eldib. To Flett. Oh, and a nice play by Kayla Smith. Campus gets it back over. DeGrazia kept alive by Lucius. Good volley by both teams here. Victor. to Monroe, kept alive by Lucius, and a carry by Logan Lord, or a double hit. So 14-7 Merrimack. Substitutions for both teams. DeGrazia out, Walker in, and Molly Alexander in for Keene. Sarah Brown out. Great serve by Rachel Flett. Campus gets it over. Monroe over the top and out of bounds. Tried to get a little too fancy there. Point goes to Keene. It'll be 14-8. Flett out, McLaughlin in for Merrimack. And on the line, Kayla Smith, the Keene libero.
Oh.
And they got to get sub in, it looks like.
Still Keene ball, or it's hard to say, huh?
That's a great question.
Time will tell here on Merrimack TV.
Well, we're about 4 years removed from our what is a libero discussion, if you remember that.
Of course I remember that, Brian. I was just thinking that when you mentioned the term again.
Just talking with one of my neighbors who has a daughter on the JV team, and he had no idea we did this, and said, go back in the archives and check out what is a libero.
Yes.
From 2021.
A little education.
It was educational. It was informative. It was
heartwarming.
It was something.
It was. It certainly was. And a moment I'll never forget.
Yes. Well, the point
just
did
one
go
of the
to,
many, one of the many here on Merrimack TV. All right, so point went to Merrimack. Merrimack serves, and we're back at it.
Victor to Aldib to Walker, out of bounds. Oh, she caught all of that one, but just out. All right, coming back in is Rachel Campus. And out is Jocelyn Lucius for Keene. And Lucy Peranuzzi is on the line. We're going to go with that.
I'll go with it.
Ooh, great hit by Monroe, and another kill for Leah. 16-9, Tomahawks. You're in game number 2. And there's one of those changes on the fly for the libero. Like a hockey line change. Great serve by Monroe. Kept alive. Keene gets it over. Nice job by Peranuzzi. Walker. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
The humanity. Oh, my goodness. Let's get another look. Yeah.
Wow.
How do you do? 17-9. That one was in.
Oh, for sure.
And Monroe gets the ace there. 18-9, rather. A little ahead of myself. Boy, you get played like that from Amelia Walker. Could be a very interesting season for the Tomahawks. And serves like that from Leah Monroe. Tomahawks leading by 10, 19-9 in game number 2. They took the first game by a whopping 25-4 margin. Monroe's gonna get another ace. Nice effort though by Kayla Smith. 20-9. And this is Lina Eldib, or Lina. Lina?
How's it spelled?
Lina. I'm going to go Lina.
Lina.
Take your pick, Tomahawks fans.
And if you know the pronunciation, head over to facebook.com/MerrimackTV and leave us a comment.
And please be
phonetically spelled out, please. Apologies to Lina. Lene.
Monroe puts that one down for another ace. Boy, Leah's having a turn here as Keene takes the timeout. 22-9 here in game number 2 here on Merrimack TV.
And Brian, wouldn't you know it, we have a shout out here from Sarah Campbell, of course. She says, "Go MHS." Thank you, Sarah. Anyone else out there wants to get a shout out, just leave us a comment under the post about tonight's game on the Facebook page, facebook.com/MerrimackTV. We'll give you a shout out. Let us know who you're rooting for, how you're watching, where you're watching from, what you might be snacking on maybe. It's getting to be that time of the evening.
Yeah, it sure is. You know, I got a big post volleyball night tonight. I got not one, but 2 fantasy football drafts.
Holy cow.
With the NFL season starting tomorrow.
Wow.
Both of my leagues decided, the night before the season would be a great time to do their drafts. So 7 and 8:30 tonight.
Oh, that's right. It starts tomorrow.
There'll be plenty of snacking for the football drafts tonight.
I am excited for you.
If you're a fantasy football fan, let us know. Let us know how you did in your draft. I'm curious. Might be the only one.
As am I.
Another point to Merrimack. Boy,
you got a game plan all set out there, Brian? Or you're not the kind of guy that just would fly by the seat of his pants or something like that. I don't get that feeling anyway.
Justin, I wish I had it. I tore the page out. I have a budget for one of my drafts because it's an auction draft.
Wow.
Oh, and Leah slams that one into the net. Keene gets the point, 23-10. Oh, I do not fly by the seat of my pants in these drafts. There is a plan.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
And I wish all the varsity girls teams in the league best of luck this season.
That one goes out of bounds.
Including the Tomahawks, of course.
Monroe,
we're looking pretty good tonight.
Monroe got 8 straight points there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 straight points off the serve for Leah Monroe.
Holy.
And Amelia Walker just needs one here to give Merrimack the second game. And Keene trying, and they do get it over. Nice job. Eldib to Eldib. Yes! That'll do it.
There it is.
And the Tomahawks take game 2. Let's get a look at this game point. Sister to sister. And that will conclude game number 2. Tomahawks 25, Blackbirds 10. And the Tomahawks lead this match 2-0.
Yeah, and they seem to be pretty in control here, I would say.
I would say, yes.
Keene hanging in there for a little while in that last match, then just sort of slipped away. In case you're wondering, the Town of Merrimack's media division is branded Merrimack TV. The division is funded by way of franchise fees from Comcast cable subscribers right here in Merrimack. The Town of Merrimack has a community TV facility located at 6 Babusick Lake Road. Our 4 cable channels reach over 8,000 homes, and we're accessible online at merrimacktv.com and, of course, on the Merrimack TV app. 6 Babusick Lake Road's a little bit of a complex over there, Brian, but if you're going up that ramp in, you go up and you take a right to go register your car or check out your deed on your house maybe. But if you want to go up to Merrimack TV, take a left up that ramp and then head right up the stairs. And the TV facility is right up there. All the way down the hall is, of course, the Matthew Thornton room, where all the heavy hitters do their meeting business, such as town council, planning board, school board, all that good stuff. You can catch catch those live on Merrimack TV as well. You can watch those on demand from the Merrimack TV app. And we have
6 Babusick Lake.
6 Babusick Lake Road.
Town of Merrimack compound.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Town Hall. Come on down. And, of course, those of you who don't know, we do have a community TV studio in there. So anyone that lives in the town of Merrimack has access to this studio. They can come in, and a lot of people do talk show style shows. So typically, you'd have a host. They'd show up with a guest or two, and they kind of have their game plan. And, Merrimack TV runs the cameras. We run the audio. As long as we got some graphics in the machine, we'll pop some graphics up as you go. And at the end of the show, you have a digital file to take with you as long as you bring a thumb drive of some sort. And you're free to post that wherever you like, just as long as we are able to post your show on Merrimack TV.
Fair deal.
So, yeah, we'd love to have you. We got all kinds of good stuff happening up there.
I'm telling you, one of these days, the Gagnon Sports Show is coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming, Brian. Yeah, you heard it here first, folks.
I just need I need the motivation.
And time, I'm sure, is a little bit of an issue.
Time's a little tight right now, but, I just need that epiphany. I don't know.
Lucas Goldberg has been talking it up quite a bit, sports show, and I think the people would really love a Lucas Goldberg show.
Goldberg and Gagnon.
Goldberg and G&G.
Oh, my goodness.
G squared. You know what?
We don't know if it'll be good, but it's
the third and most important G of all, whether it's good or not. But I think with you and Lucas, you guys can get it done. I'll be in his ear on that one.
Well, that could be
week.
Interesting. Maybe I just had that epiphany. I don't know.
There it is.
Maybe that's all we needed. Well, we thank you for joining us tonight on Merrimack TV as we start our fall sports coverage with girls volleyball, and we'll be right back at it Monday nights right here as the girls take on Spalding. Approximate 5:15 start. You never know with the JV game how late that goes. Or
of course, tonight's start maybe around like 5:20. It's supposed to be 5:15, but always need a little leeway there just in case.
Well, the Althouse out there with McLaughlin, Victal, Aldib, Walker, and Monroe for the Tomahawks. And we have for Keene, Paranuzzi, Araya Holmes. Is that number 8? Yes. Kayla Smith, Rachel Campus, number 9, Claire Holmes, and number 10, Logan Lord. And we are all set for game number 3. We think. I say we're ready. Are the officials ready? That's everybody's ready. All right, let's get this started.
Now we're ready. And if you're ready for a shout out, facebook.com/Merrimack TV. Leave a comment. We'd love to shout you out. Comment under the post about tonight's game, of course.
The point is going to go to Keene on that one. I believe. Oh, no, that's not. I thought it would. I thought this official signaled it was going to go to Keene, but nice little serve by Lucy Althouse. She gets the ace.
Still feels like a little confusion on the court for some reason. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, it definitely looked like Walker might have hit the net on that first point. And it appears the official right in front of us had signaled the point was going to Keene, but she must have gotten overruled by the guy up high across from us.
Up in the high castle.
Yes. And another point to the Tomahawks.
I guess I'd call it more of a perch. Let's go with perch. I'm sure there's a technical term for it, but
I'm sure. The lifeguard chair.
I'm sure it's not that.
Probably not. McLaughlin. Yes. 5-0 Merrimack.
And Brian Gagnon doing his, we'll check this one out one more time. You see it flying over this way. Brian Gagnon doing his darndest to protect our equipment over here.
It's the least I can do.
Brian,
Very
you already
easy.
do way more than enough, I got to tell you.
Boy, 6-0 start for the Tomahawks. And that is Lucy Althouse on the serve. She's crushing it right now. Only sophomore on this team, youngest player. Drops one in, but nice job to dig that one up. Monroe gets the points.
All right, Brian. Phonetically, Lena from Sarah Campbell. Thank you so much,
Awesome.
Sarah. So Lena, and then we've got Elizabeth Dumais, pronounced Lena. She says, go Tomahawks. Heart, Miss Dumais.
Thank you very, very much. McLaughlin to Eldib. Now Walker. Nice job keeping that alive by Keene.
Wow.
And
Oh.
Monroe says,
Wow.
take that right back. 8-0.
Such a great effort by Keene there, but they can
Oh,
just
my
not dig
goodness.
it out on that last one.
Well, there's nothing you can do with Monroe and Eldib and Walker up there on that front
Really,
line.
it
I mean, that
is formidable, to say the least.
I mean, that's tough.
But really good effort by Keene.
You go through all that work, and then Monroe just sends it right back. Speaking of Monroe, Keene keeps it alive, and they got to get it over. That's their fourth hit, or would have been their fourth hit. 9-0 Merrimack. We mentioned Monroe had a run of
We
9
got
points
Lucas
earlier.
Goldberg here joining us on the sidelines.
Goldberg in the house.
He must have heard us talking about the show.
Oh, my goodness. I like it. Little tip. Oh, what a play by number 9, Claire Holmes.
It's like Lucas was getting some sets in. A little warm evening.
Let's
Check
get a
out this
replay.
replay.
Right over the top of the trees. That's a heck of a hit. And a great point for Keene. Gets them on the board, 9-1.
And Keene looking to string a few points together here, and net violation.
Oh, the Keene bench is incredulous
Yes.
right now, as they call the net violation on Keene. And I got to be honest, Nick, my God, I got to be honest, Justin, I think they missed a couple on Merrimack. Yeah, they're pointing that out right now.
Yeah, I would reluctantly agree.
And an ace for Leah Monroe.
But yeah, that's Gata Hoyt. Hoping to kind of get back into a rhythm here and just right back over to Merrimack.
Monroe right in front of her family, right there in the stands. And that one's out of bounds. Tomahawks in complete control here tonight, leading 12-1. In this third game, they already took the first two games. Monroe just out of bounds.
That was a close one.
And the bit of a Bronx cheer from the Keene sideline. And the officials may be discussing this right now. That'd be my guess.
About what, the out of bounds?
But the etiquette, potentially.
Oh, okay.
Here comes the warning. Yep. Yep. He's saying, let us make the calls. So.
Can be frustrating.
Very frustrating when the score is like this. And Smith, nice tip over the net by number 11, Violet Perry. That'll get the Keene bench excited. Let's get another look. Perry right over the top of Eldib.
Is this the libero?
It is the libero.
Ah,
Yes.
indicated by the differently colored shirt here.
Nice dig by McLaughlin. Walker. And they get her this time. That time she hit the net, 12-4. Yeah, if you're at Keene in this situation, you're really far behind. You're just looking to get some good points, get some momentum. They got another game on Friday. And that was a misfire right there by Sadie Cody. And it's 12-5. That's really, you know, I've been a coach in these situations, you know, when you're just getting blown out and you're just looking for any positive momentum going into the next game.
Right. And
like
you know what? This stringing these points together here, Brian, is looking pretty good right now. And
I wonder if Tammy Lambro's going to get a timeout here, maybe, because Keene has now scored the last 5 points. It is 12-6. But this is the kind of momentum they're looking for here. Walker. Oh, way out of bounds. 12-7. Keene's best run of the game by far.
Have a look at this one more time.
Just a little misfire there by Walker. And quite the run here for Kayla Smith and Keene. Nice pickup by McLaughlin. Now Walker with the tip. Kept alive, and they couldn't get it over.
Oh man.
Number 11, Violet Perry, knew she had to get it over.
Bummed about that one, you can tell.
I think Perry and looks like the other girl, number 13, was that Campus? Or number 12, Sarah Brown. Both converged on it at the same time. I think she hesitated a little bit. That would have been a nice save there. DeGrazia, nice serve for the Tomahawks. Tipped over. Fornarola keeps it alive. Cody, yes. Let's take a look at this conversion by Sadie Cody. Nice job. 14-7 Merrimack. DeGrazia gets the point. We mentioned Friday, Keene will be back in action. They take on Nashua South at home on Friday.
That should be a fun one.
Absolutely. Brown got it over for Keene. Eldib to Flett. Yes, indeed. Tomahawks kind of let Keene have a little run there, and now they're on a run of their own, scoring 4 in a row. It is 16-7. Sophia DeGrazia, the senior. Nice job by Violet Perry to get it over. Eldib, yes. (17-7). Here's DeGrazia.
Oh.
Brown, that was like you said, perfectly placed serve.
Yes.
Brown really didn't have a choice there. I mean, you let that go or try to make a play on it. You kind of get stuck in between there. And
right, and she was just like right on that spot too.
Number 10, Isabella Stiles checks into the game. First time today. DeGrazia, another ace. Nice job by Sophia getting Merrimack a little more breathing room here with a 19-7 lead here in game 3. Kept alive. They get it over. Nice job. The setup for Flett. Wow. Dug up by Keene. Boy.
But can't quite make the play. Man.
You can see why Kayla Smith is there. Libero right in the line of fire.
Yes.
She's taking some shots today. Fornarolo out for Merrimack, and Lena Eldib is in. And thank you very much to the folks helping us out with the pronunciations. I appreciate it.
Yes.
For sure. Flett into the nets.
And it looks like Tommy Hawk is here. Oh, not anymore.
No, he's not. Yeah.
He just suddenly disappeared.
His name is Tommy, huh?
Tommy Hawk, I think.
Oh, my gosh.
Tom Hawk? Thomas Hawk.
Tommy Hawk. That is brutal.
Brutally creative, or?
Well,
you know, don't hold me to that. I'm not sure. I might be assuming, or maybe I heard it previously.
Tipped up.
Wow, nice
picked
little
out by Victor.
push over there.
Blocked by number 11, Violet Perry. Let's check this out. Flett tries to go over. Perry says, "No soup for you."
Not this time.
And she's over the line.
Ah.
Point to Merrimack. (21-9). Anyone who knows me knows I am a huge Seinfeld fan.
Of course.
So that
Brian.
is where that reference is for you youngins.
What's a Seinfeld?
Yeah, exactly.
Just a show about nothing.
Exactly. That's all it is. Sarah Brown. Good serve, kept alive by Flett. Now Aldeed from the outside. Hits the net. Point to Keene. 21-11 is our score.
Blackbirds still hanging in there.
They had 10 in the second game, 5 in the first game, so it's their highest scoring game. Got to be happy with that if you're a Keene coach. And Flett gets the point. And to the line now for the Tomahawks is Sadie Cody. I actually looked at it earlier, see how many Seinfeld references I could get into this, and there's only about 2 or 3 I could use.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Aldeeb into the hallway.
A little too deep on that hit there.
And the point to Keene. Everybody says, you know what? You're a Zeppelin guy. Why don't you do a Led Zeppelin album? I don't think the town would appreciate that one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. DeGrazia to Monroe. And Keene gets it over. Now Victor digs it up. The setup for Flett. Yes. 23-12. And coming into the game, Jordan McLaughlin and Amelia Walker. Rachel Flett out. Sophia DeGrazia out. And Jordan McLaughlin on the line. 2 points needed for the Tomahawks to send everyone home. There's one of them. Match point for the Tomahawks as they have dominated this game tonight. They have never trailed. Only one tie all night.
Yeah, great performance here.
And Keene has to get it over. They don't. Tomahawks win. 25-12 in game 3. They take the match 3-0. And it's an opening night victory for Merrimack. Very impressive. 25-5, 25-10, 25-12 over the Keene Blackbirds.
Off to a great start here for the Tomahawks. Looking pretty cohesive, looking pretty good here. And it's just the first game, so.
Well, we'll see the Tomahawks again on Monday night as they take on the Red Raiders of Spalding, coming over here from the Seacoast. And Keene will take on South on Friday night.
That's right. We're going to have we got a little bit of a guest here.
I would say before we leave, we got a guest, special guest.
How we doing, fellas?
Mr. Lucas Goldberg. How are you, Lucas?
I'm doing great. That was a great win by the Tomahawks.
Great win. They look very, very solid tonight.
Absolutely.
You as a senior here,
Yes.
you know a lot of these girls. 8 seniors on this team.
Yeah.
We expecting big things from the Tomahawks this year, you think?
Yeah, I think this was a great foundation win, and they can definitely use this to build off and get some wins and get to the playoffs and hopefully bring another banner to Merrimack.
I love it. And so you're going to be doing some soccer games.
I know. I'm
this
very
year.
excited.
I love it, and looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
Coming back to basketball this year, I hope?
Absolutely.
I love
Couldn't
it.
miss it.
So,
yeah, it's going to be great.
now, there's a rumor going around. We were just talking. Do you happen to know if the mascot is named Tommy Hawk? Is that
Tommy
actual?
the Hawk.
Tommy the Hawk.
I don't know
God.
I don't know who runs it though.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, I don't know anything about that.
I had to tell that kid over there to leave that to the professionals. You know.
I said, really, Tommy Hawk, huh? All right. Well, anyways, when's your first soccer game? We got
I think it's next week.
next week. All right.
Tuesday.
So Lucas is going to join us for some soccer.
Absolutely.
Next Tuesday, and we'll be back Monday night for girls volleyball.
It's gonna be great.
Against Spalding. So
Yeah.
Looking forward to it,
Yeah,
Lucas.
thank you for having my sweaty self. I just got out of practice. All right,
Hey,
thank you so much.
All good. Thanks, man. And that's the voice of Merrimack soccer this year, Lucas Goldberg. And
Yep, he and Chris Ortega will be taking turns doing soccer this year. You'll be hearing from him, I believe, next Tuesday, we decided.
yes.
And then tune in for more girls volleyball on Monday, of course, on Merrimack TV, whether you're watching on Comcast, Cable Channel 8, HD 1072, MerrimackTV.com, or the Merrimack TV app, which you can download from basically anywhere you can get apps. Get it on your phone, get it on your smart TV, Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire Stick, all the good places.
Love it.
Brian, it's great to have you back. We're looking forward to another great season here
Great to be back.
at Merrimack TV. Volleyball, boys and girls soccer, and, of course, football. And you know what? Tune in, because this is Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.